Okay. So, chat, we have the Dreamhaven Showcase coming up.
And brainstorming ideas and
a little bit. 4 games.
Okay. It just started, chat. Okay, here it is, chat.
Hey everybody, it's Jeff Keighley, and welcome to the Dreamhaven Showcase. Now what you just saw was a quick glimpse at 4 games that we're going to show you in the showcase today, and these are all titles from Dreamhaven, a new publisher and developer that was founded in 2020. And this is something new for us. The Game Awards is teaming up with Dreamhaven to give you a look at all these incredible new titles, including the global reveal of the new game from Moonshot Games, which is part of Dreamhaven, and it's a very exciting game. I've been waiting to show you for a while. That's coming up in a little bit. Now, even if you aren't familiar with the Dreamhaven name, I am sure you are familiar with some of the people behind the company. And joining me now is the co-founder of Dreamhaven, who's also, of course, the co-founder and former CEO of Blizzard Entertainment, Mike Morhaime. Mike, good to see you.
Hi, Jeff. Great to be here with you.
Let me ask you, why did you want to start Dreamhaven in the first place?
Well, when I left Blizzard, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. And so my wife, Amy, and I spent a bunch of time just talking to people and brainstorming ideas. And we got to talking with a lot of folks that we loved working with in the past. They were also thinking about what they wanted to do next. And the idea of what if we joined forces to try to create something really special, a place where game developers and creators could focus on making things they're really passionate and excited to make, an environment where people could do their best work, and really a goal of trying to create games that brought people together in positive ways and really just support them in doing their best work.
You mentioned internal teams, so people are probably wondering, like, well, how big is this company? What's this? Is it a full-scale publisher, developer? Like, what's
chat
working? Tell us about the size
why
and
can't I see
scope of
chat?
Dreamhaven?
Yeah, so we have 2 internal teams, Moonshot Games and Secret Door. We also are building a central team that will help publish these games and bring them to players around the world. We have also formed relationships with a number of independent developers, and we provide them guidance and advice, and some of those relationships have actually grown to be even deeper, where Dreamhaven will end up being the publisher of those games.
All right, well, let's get into some of the games and showcase some gameplay.
Awesome.
So I'm actually
First
seeing
up
a lot of
is
this,
Sunderfolk.
chat.
It is a board game-inspired RPG that you can play solo or with friends. It's kind of a whole new genre for games, and it sounds like the perfect couch co-op game.
Lots of us at Dreamhaven, and especially Secret Door, love board games and tabletop RPGs. Some of us have been playing them for decades with our friends, and now we're getting to introduce the magic to our families. The team at Secret Door wanted to come up with a way to capture the magic of game night while also seeing if they could do some things to make it more accessible to more people.
All right, so you are digitizing the experience in a lot of ways, but maintaining some of the magic of that in-person experience.
So this is sick.
It's just such a great environment.
Sunderfolk really is a love letter to the genre, just with...
I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to preface this a little bit. So I was fortunate enough to be on a call with Mike Morhaime and Amy Morhaime and a bunch of the crew over at Dreamhaven. And I actually got a preview of a lot of this stuff. So I can kind of speak to a lot of these games, at least a little bit. I didn't get to play everything. But I, like we had a call and they kind of went over like, hey, like this is what this is, what that is. Oh, you think you're better than us? No, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, yeah.
With a twist, the team took the approach of putting the game board on a shared screen, TV or monitor, and putting your character's actions and sheet, or in this case, cards and abilities and even the rules of the game on a mobile device.
It is really cool to have that 2-screen experience, and now let's take a look at how it all comes together.
Deep below ground, in the dark and fathomless Sunderlands, hope persists in the animal village of Arden, your home. For many seasons, the Life Tree has protected Arden, but all is not well in the Sunderlands. The Sunderfolk of your village look to you
So this is
guardians
like
of this
it is like a
town
tabletop
for
board game, but
Carry the seed of hope close.
it's like a
And
tabletop
forge
board
ahead into
game. But what
darkness
you're
in
actually
search of
doing is you're playing on your phone and you're like connected to the TV. So you're sitting in the living room with people playing this, and it's like it's like a D&D base,
I'm afraid
right?
the ogres were just the beginning. You know what they say, a monster a day keeps the
But you play like in person with people,
Oh dear, Shadowstone everywhere.
and you can play online too. But like
Corruption is so powerful.
there's like some stuff they're still trying to figure out. Like if you want to play online with people.
Arden's protected. Disappointing. You will test your resolve.
You can do both.
Face
You can do it in
unfathomable
person
threats,
or you can do it online.
Find camaraderie and employ impeccable strategy.
But like your phone, you use your phone as like your this is like your
Just
player
getting
like
started.
card. Like all your stats and stuff are on this.
And like
Yeah.
any good adventure, this one is best.
Dreamhaven is a
shaped.
new publisher that was started by Mike Morhaime, who started Blizzard. So
Not only is Sunderfolk coming out on April 23rd, you also have a first look demo that is available on GeForce Now today.
That's right. The demo includes all of Sunderfolk's playable characters and game features, as well as the first few missions.
Okay, great. Well, I'm looking forward to checking that out. And now we're going to move on to another game we actually announced last year at Gamescom Opening Night Live, even though people didn't know it was tied to Dreamhaven at the time. And we are talking, of course, about Lynked Banner of the Spark.
Yep, we're
They
publishing
got a
Linked
whole
Banner
bunch
of
of
the
like
Spark from
there's a bunch of different
fantastic
games.
indie developer called FuzzyBot.
For those of you that aren't familiar with Linked, it is probably the most charming robot apocalypse game out there. It's a lighthearted action game, but it also has town building elements in it. It's chaotic and cozy in all the right ways.
Linked has a small and devoted community, and FuzzyBot has been adding a ton of new content over the last few months, and they're still planning.
Yeah, they're
on more.
showcasing a bunch of games.
Check out this latest video for Linked that shows off the world and gameplay.
Bright new world awaits. So I don't know if I've seen everything in this showcase. I've seen some of it. I might have seen all the games. I don't know. But I haven't seen all the trailers. I don't think. May 22nd, it'll be on console.
That was Linked, and I am very excited to build my Fish and Bot Friend collection as soon as it's out.
Well, you'll be able to play on consoles soon, and for our Steam Early Access players, you can enjoy the brand new content patch today.
All right, well, we've covered a lot of great stuff today, and the reveal of the Moonshot game is coming up in just a minute. But before
Moonshot, look at me.
then, we have
What's
one
over?
more game to cover. And I hear this is a game that you actually heard about from players in the StarCraft community. Is that right, Mike?
Yeah, one of my friends recommended that I check out this small indie game that launched last September. And after trying the game, I just fell in love with it. And through a stroke of luck, we had the chance
Oh
to
yeah,
become
this
their
game. I think
publisher.
this is
And
an
well, it
Eastern
probably
game.
won't surprise you why we love it so much.
Yeah,
All right, well, let's take a look at the trailer for Mechabellum.
Yeah, Mechabellum. Okay. This one looks sick. This is like StarCraft for boomers. Oh, we've seen this trailer. I've seen this. Is that already? So this has launched into early access, but Dreamhaven has taken over as publisher. You like chess and robots? You can play Esfand. Yeah, I haven't played this. But it's basically like it's an auto battler. Jack has already. Game's not out. Oh, I beat this already. Yeah, it's basically StarCraft for boomers. Isn't StarCraft for boomers? Wait, true.
Mechabellum is a turn-based auto battler, and it still has some strong RTS vibes, though, right?
That's right. I think that it scratches the RTS itch without the high APM requirement, which is why I love it so much. And the developer Game River has been constantly updating it. We not only
Boy,
fell in love
I
with
sure love
Mechabellum,
pizza.
but also the team and its community, and are super excited about being part of it.
And since it's on Steam now, I guess, right? Because it came out in September, so people can pick it up today if they want to check it out.
Absolutely. You can pick up the base game or the premium edition, which launches today. And those who want to try before they buy can participate in the free play weekend that is starting on April 4th.
Oh, look at that.
We've seen 3 games today, but we do have one more for everyone. And this is something really special, a global reveal. Last summer,
I never
got to
played
come
an
down
auto
here
battler
and do a
until,
playtest of this title. We really
we did
wanted
Claws
to
and
show it at the
Chaos,
Game
and I was like,
Awards,
oh my
but
gosh,
it
this is
wasn't
sick.
quite ready. Mike, this is the first title from Moonshot Games.
Yes, and as much as I would love to tell you about the game, I think it's best if you hear from the Moonshot team.
Hi, I'm Jason Chase, studio head at Moonshot.
And I'm Dustin Browder, game director at Moonshot. Now, imagine a dangerous place at the edge of the galaxy, outside the law, called the Typhon Reach. It's like a cosmic scale Bermuda Triangle with cosmic storms, quantum meteors, and
Dude,
treacherous
okay, I had a
monsters,
chance to play
all
this,
guarding the most prized
but I couldn't
objects in
play
the
it
universe,
because my
the
computer
ancient
broke.
Artifacts of the Primes.
And this is where you come in. We need you to assemble your crew.
And
Choose your starship,
people said it's
and
really
risk
good.
it all in a chaotic adventure where the only player
Likely
is the
story.
one you make up.
No, this is the weekend
Let's
I
see
didn't
what
stream
lies
because my
in the
computer
most
broke.
dangerous corner of the galaxy.
This looks sick. The people that I know played it said it was sick.
Welcome to the Reach, a vast realm of discovery and brutal explosions. But hey, I'm sure you'll be fine.
Intel
Now,
processor
you're gonna
broke.
need a
Noted.
tough team.
Time to break something. Hello, Luke.
And an even tougher ship.
Quality upgrade.
Keep her flying, and you'll find wonders beyond your wildest dreams.
Oh, yeah.
Wildgate open.
Or the other crews will blast you and take your loot. That's a distinct possibility.
The artifact is getting away.
Yeah, this game was sick.
When
It
your
looked sick,
airtight plane
and
goes
people
out
were
the
like, "Dude,
airlock,
actually, it was really good."
Into the fray.
improvise. Use your turrets.
Stealing their stuff.
Hell, use their turrets. Traps, tractor beams, big red buttons.
Overloaded their reactor.
Like, this is the kind of game I want to get a crew together
The
for.
Reach gives,
Resources in. Coming in hot.
and the Reach takes.
Damage! Major damage!
Can't promise fame and fortune here,
Mine layer here!
or that you'll even make it back.
Get to the gate. Go, go, go,
But
go.
I can promise this.
That's my artifact.
It's gonna be one hell
Yeah,
of
kind
a
of like
story.
it's kind of like Space. Yeah, actually, Space Sea of Thieves with extractions like it was on there. Yeah, Wildgate. Yeah, I think this game's gonna bang. I think this game's gonna be really good.
Wildgate is a crew-based shooter that takes place in the far reaches of space, where 20 players across 5 ships face off to secure the
Sea of
valuable
Space.
artifact and escape.
Or you can choose violence and opt for an elimination win, working together with your fellow prospectors to destroy every other rival crew in the Reach through ship versus ship combat.
And even if combat isn't your thing, there's tons to do and discover as you and your crew will need to scout out and claim resources, as well as your path out of the Reach through a nearby Wildgate.
With the other 4 ships all trying to do the same, you can expect to face some pretty intense matches. And space crimes. Lots of space crimes. The Reach is ever-changing, and the map layout for each game is procedurally generated, so no 2 games will play the same.
Over the last year, we've had the privilege to host some small tests behind closed doors, and we're now ready to kick off our very first public playtest in the next few weeks. Sign up on our website for a chance to join us.
Thanks so much for watching. But before we go,
Dustin,
let's take an even deeper look into the Reach.
I want to tell you about a place called the Typhon Reach. I mean, it's not for the faint of heart, but it's where legends are made.
Space crimes.
Legends
StarCraft OG.
like
Yeah, he was the lead designer of StarCraft 2.
They did a smash and grab on the artifact like nobody's ever seen. But first, let's back up. How'd they even make it this far? When you're in the Reach, you're after one thing: the artifact. The most valuable object in the known universe. And if you're brave or stupid enough to go after it, you won't be alone. Be the first crew to find it, snatch it, and pass through the Wildgate, or be the last crew left standing. It all starts with your ship. Whether you're mining asteroids, scanning for loot, or battling borders, the right ship isn't just a choice. It's your edge in the fight to stay alive.
You belong in a museum.
You could go big with the Bastion, packed full of gadgets and guns, but they'll see you coming a light year away. Or go small with a hunter. Just don't get caught, because those shields will not last.
I think this game is going to be really good, chat.
Remember, your ship is your lifeline. You lose your ride, it's mission over. Your crew, on the other hand, can handle whatever the Reach throws at them. Armed with the right weapons, tools, and special skills. It's all hands on deck. That's one thing the Gamma Gang understood. It's not about sticking to one job. It's about supporting your crew.
Yeah, it's not an MMO. I know some people are like, is it going to be an
putting
MMO?
out fires. Every crew member counts. Because when things start to heat up, it's either you or them. The Reach is a living, breathing death trap. Cosmic storms, Reach leeches, lava asteroids, and space mines. To get a handle on what's out there, you're gonna need to scout ahead. Probes are your best bet to
The
map
job
the
listings
area.
did state an MMO last
Locate
year.
hazards,
Maybe they're working on
supplies,
one.
And hidden treasures. It's also how the Gamma Gang stayed one step ahead of the other crews. Fuel and ice. Without them, the job gets a lot tougher. If your
Yeah,
reactor
MMOs are just so
overheats,
hard now,
You'd
man.
better have ice on hand to cool it down. And fuel gives your ship the extra boost it needs for a quick getaway. Running out won't leave you stranded, but trust me, without it, you're as good as
Yeah,
Reach
it's kind of like
does.
Sea of Thieves in space. Is a good way of putting it.
You want to pull this off?
I think it's
you'll
more
need
than
the
that.
best loot you can find. All over the Reach are lost
But like that's like the
cutting-edge
layman's
ship
like one
upgrades,
sentence
powerful
explanation.
weapons, and gear that gives you the upper
Everything
hand.
with MMO, yeah,
But
everything with MMO.
do not
True.
get cocky. The better the goods, the tougher they'll be to grab. This place is teeming with vicious little surprises. Grab what you can and make it quick, because those other prospectors could crash the party.
Also,
at
am I
any
crazy?
moment,
I feel like
which
space
reminds
MMOs.
me,
What
watch your
space
back,
MMOs have been
because
really
those
good?
rival squads will try to
Eve?
board your ship. Keep your guns loaded, your multi-tools
What
ready
else?
to repair. They'll do everything they can to try to sabotage you.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
let 'em.
true. SWTOR. SWTOR was space.
Now, back to the big score.
Yeah, true.
The artifact. You never know where it'll pop up, or what kinds of hell
Want
you'll
another
have to go
Wildstar?
through to get it. Many prospectors win.
I never
in that
played
day,
Wildstar, but they said
only
the rating was
Gamma
really
Gang
good there.
came out. But it wasn't over yet. They made a mad dash for the Wildgate, and the other crews were hot on their tail. Which brings us back to here. Now, the Gamma
Star
Gang did
Citizen.
make it to the Wildgate, but I never said they made it through. They had the guns, the fuel, the upgrades.
I remember years ago people would talk about World of StarCraft.
Because there was one
World of
thing
StarCraft.
they didn't
But I don't know.
expect.
I don't know about a StarCraft demo. What I wanted was StarCraft Ghost. What's up, Shadow Lemur? What is Dreamhaven? Dreamhaven
Reach,
is
kid.
so Mike
I didn't
Morhaime,
play
who started
fair.
Blizzard,
You don't have
left
to
a
either.
few years ago, and they started
Because
this
out here,
new publisher.
The only
new
plan that
studios.
counts is the one you make up on the fly.
I hope all of you guys are excited as I am about Wildgate. I cannot wait to jump in more and do, as Dustin said, some space crimes.
Yeah, actually,
You and me both. The Moonshot
I got to
team
be on a
put so
call
much
with
care into
Mike and
making
Amy
sure
and a bunch of
world isn't
the
just
staff
Fun
there.
to
It was cool.
explore, but that the
And so I've
matches
seen
are
a lot of this
challenging
stuff.
and in most cases unpredictably hilarious.
Well, I cannot wait, as I said, for more people to go. And this is really a game you have to play to really get all the excitement inside of it. All right, well, that kind of wraps up the show, but let's recap what we've talked about so far.
Oh, that was short? I
The
thought it was gonna be
Sunderfolk
longer.
demo is on GeForce Now right now. Mechabellum launches a premium edition today and a free
Gina,
play weekend next month.
I think you're
Lynked is
gonna like it a
currently
lot.
in Steam Early Access and coming soon to consoles.
And you can sign up for Wildgate's community preview playtests. It's really a more the merrier kind of game, so encourage your friends to sign up too.
And what I love about all the games, Mike, is that you're showing real gameplay on them. I know you had to wait. We had to wait a while to see them, but it's been worth it. And it's clear that Dreamhaven is kind of not making just one kind of game, a whole bunch of different experiences, but they're all united by the idea of kind of playing together with friends and family.
I couldn't agree more. We're so grateful for your support, Jeff, and for everyone who's followed our journey so far.
Absolutely. I'm excited. This is only chapter 1 for Dreamhaven, and we can't wait to hear more.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all online.
See you later.
Okay. Yeah, dude, I feel like Dreamhaven's cooking. Sunderfolk seems cool.
Wildgate opens.
Mechabellum looks pretty cool. I think Wildgate is going to be really good. I really do think Wildgate's going to be good. Yeah, I think they're doing good.
Assemble a team.
Lynked, I'm not sure on for me. I don't know if that's a game for me.
We stand a chance if we stay united in our efforts.
I think the idea, this is pretty ambitious, the idea behind Sunderfolk, but if it's good, it could be really good. Bullet Bear.
Welcome to the War Zone, Commander.
Sunderfolk requires friends, though. Yeah, I mean, there might be there's probably like communities that will build up out of it, or maybe there might be like a matchmaking thing or whatever. Yeah, I think, dude, I obviously I'm a huge fan of like old Blizzard, right? Like I loved playing the old StarCraft games. Before WoW, I was a StarCraft guy. Honestly, I liked StarCraft more than I liked WoW, or more than I liked Warcraft before I started playing WoW. But as I started playing WoW more, I got more into the Warcraft lore and stuff. Like I played Warcraft 2. I didn't play Warcraft 3. I played a lot of StarCraft 1. And it was one of those things that I'm a few years ago, whenever it was like Chris Metzen left, Mike Morhaime left, a lot of like Blizzard OGs are gone, right? Even the guys who made classic Omar, right? If you were around for like the whole all the talk about classic WoW being a thing and Omar Gonzalez like kind of figuring out like, wait, guys, I found out how to run classic on our current hardware. And then everyone was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, look. That's basically, I don't know if you guys knew that. That's like the story of how classic started. It was like a side thing. Omar has worked on the game since vanilla, or had worked on the game since vanilla. And he was like, everybody talks about wanting legacy servers. Guys, look what I did. And everyone was like, wait, what the frick? So, yeah, that's who I used to talk a lot with before Classic came out, like talking about like the different things, like the phase count and all that. Yeah, like a lot of the original Blizzard people are gone. And Omar actually, by the way, he's not at Dreamhaven. He's at one of the studios that is working with Dreamhaven. I don't know what game he's working on now, but people have basically like spread out and they moved around. They've gone to a bunch of different places. but Dreamhaven was started by Mike Morhaime, who was the original founder, and Amy Morhaime, who they originally started it. So, Midmore, thank you for giving this up to Oki. Thank you, Midmore. And they've been working on this whole thing for years now. Dreamhaven is a Dreamhaven is a publisher, but they have like a studio as well. But I don't remember if their studio is also called Dreamhaven, like Dreamhaven Publisher, then Dreamhaven Studio, or they have another one. Oh, Secret Door. I think Secret Door is Dreamhaven's, right?
That match was awesome. I had so much fun there.
Yeah. So I don't know. Pat McAfee started playing. Anyway, so yeah, Omar's at Secret Door now, but like you have Chris Metzen recently came back. Chris Metzen did all the lore for WoW. Like he was like the main lore guy for Blizzard years ago. Left, came back. I don't think it's a coincidence that patch 11.1, like the story and the cinematics were. It didn't occur to me until afterwards. I was like, holy cow! Like I actually said this. I was like, I feel like the same people that were working on this weren't the same people that worked on the last few expansions. And it didn't occur to me right away. I was like, oh yeah, Metzen's back. Maybe that actually does make that much of an impact. So that whole thing happened, and then, but for the most part, a lot of people have left. Dreamhaven was started by Mike Morhaime, and you got some old Blizzard people and stuff there. So yeah, literally, yeah. So. Metzen makes a huge impact. That man oozes passion. Dude, I was at BlizzCon, the last BlizzCon, when he came out. Everybody went nuts. Yeah, Kevin Jordan. Yeah, Kevin Jordan hasn't been there for a long time. Kevin Jordan was the original class designer. Mark Kern was the original... what was Mark Kern's role? But he was there he was there for the launch and for like a short time, like a little bit less than a year after launch. Mark Kern was the guy there. Yeah. So John Statz, yeah. So Metzen has aura. True, he does. So yeah, Mark of Kern. Yeah, Staff of Jordan, Mark of Kern. Yeah, all that stuff. So yeah. Yeah, no, Mad Mushroom. Yeah, Mad Mushroom is our publisher, that we started. And actually, dude, you know what? There's a demo. I'm gonna play this later because I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. Hell Clock is kind of cooking on Steam. So look at this game. So check out this game. So this game is from a Brazilian studio. But if you like PoE, if you like Diablo, if you like that type of game, Brazil. Well, we're going to play this later. This game's sick. So this game is based off of like actual like a historical, like it's based off of real history in Brazil. Come to Brazil. Yeah, it's very sick. This looks badass. It's very sick. Yeah, if you like Diablo, if you like PoE, this game's called the Hell Clock. Yeah. It's very fun. So this is a game that we, man, it's been almost 2 years. It's been almost 2 years. When did we first come across Hell Clock? But yeah, there's a new demo. This is going to come out later this year. No, Hell Clock with an L. Yeah. Yeah, Hell Clock is this game is very. Have I played this on stream at all? Hugh Janus is working for Dreamhaven now. He is. That's true. Yeah, Hugh Janus, good guy. Yeah. But I'm not gonna play this now. But I'm gonna play this after we're done working with Shay and the crew. But I gotta get it on this monitor. But it's like a roguelike. It's like a roguelike PoE game type game. PoE Diablo type game. That's the best. That's my one sentence explanation. I feel like a lot of times when you do like sponsors and stuff, like they don't want you to call things certain things. But like, I feel like you need to explain things as people will understand them. And sometimes just saying like it's kind of like another game is the best way to explain it. Because that's how people think about these games. Like how many people saw Wildgate and they were like, "Oh, Sea of Thieves in space," right? Like whenever I tell people, whenever I think about telling people whether they'd like a game, I literally just say it's like this other game you like. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. A lot of like, I feel like a lot of people get sensitive to that kind of stuff. Like a lot of studios or a lot of publishers and stuff get sensitive to that kind of stuff. I don't know why. Not all of them. Some people are like, they understand how players think. You know, some people understand how players think and they're like, not weird. So. But yeah, there's a hardcore, softcore, relaxed mode, so you can get rid of the timer. So the thing is, you're trying to race a timer, right? You can have pauses, you can not have pauses. You know? I did that too. Like I say, you should play Honey Pop on stream because it's a lot like Rebirth. Wait, what is? No, that's that anime game. But I'm not going to go through all this now. But this is based off of, like, there was a massacre that occurred. Wait, Felipe, what was the massacre that occurred that this is about? Am I doing a stereotype? I'm asking the Brazilian guy what the massacre was that this was about.
Deus me acuda, socorro!
The War of Canudos.
Filhote do cão, deixa a dona em paz.
But yeah, this game is sick. I've played this on stream before, but there's a new demo that actually I don't even think there was a demo before. Was there?
Casa do Conselheiro. Como é possível estar aqui? A santidade desta casa foi profanada.
But yeah, we're not gonna play this now anyway. We're gonna play this later. So
O soldado do Belo Monte está mais forte.
Hold on, I'm gonna get this, dude. This game is so addicting to play. I have to close it. Ah, Pat McAfee jump scare. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get the game. Like when it's one of those games you start playing and like the feeling of clicking the buttons gets like it's just like. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, like a Diablo, Hades. Yeah, it's a roguelike, right? So.
Hello, Esfand. Want to know how I got these scars? Oh yeah, you can't see me, but I got scars. Imagine a dude with scars on his face, okay? Anyways, I got them from a disease called ligma. Listening to my voice will give everyone ligma, yes. Feel the corruption. Only way you can be healed is damn it, Batman got free.
Okay. All right, chat. So yeah, that's it for the Dreamhaven showcase. I thought it was gonna be a little bit longer, but yeah. Also, check out the Hell Clock demo. I'll play Hell Clock a little bit later today. You know what? 50 messaged me. 50 said we should play this game called Schedule 1. It's like a drug dealer game, but it would be kind of funny because we play cops in RP. So, it's like, dude, we should play this game Schedule 1. Yeah. It's pretty funny. Okay. Okay. Let's go downstairs. Let's go chat. We're gonna go back to not crafting. Clean the crafting the house. Clean the house. I think I look at like Twitter communities. I'd see some of the things that people say in other people's Twitter communities, and I'm like, it's like jaw-dropping. Like I don't even know how to react to it, you know? Like it's like, because I'm just like, what goes through your guys' minds? Like, why do you guys think X is Y when Y is Z in the first place, and then X is W? Anyway, okay. Let's go back. We're gonna make another. We're gonna go to YouTube. We're gonna make another one. Turn on Tuesday again. Turn on every. We're gonna part 5. YouTube, you're going to go there. We're going to make another VOD of this. Okay. And we're going to swap over, and it's going to be good. All right. YouTube, Instagram, Discord, Reddit, Twitch, Twitter. Everything is Esfand TV. Check out the Hell Clock demo. The Dreamhaven stuff looks really, really good. I'm very excited about it. We're going to play Hell Clock a little bit later today, and then